Greetings and salutations. What's going on? It's your boy D.Boom back with LLE Astrology. Wrapping this up with this week's energies for the fire signs. Leo, July 26th here. Leo's, Sagittarius and Aries. We're going to do Aries first. And then Leo, then Sag. So, I got them all time stamped. So if you check the information bar at the bottom, it's a stamp there to kind of let you know when to check in if you don't want to listen to the whole reading. I'm going to do a quick head, shoulders, knees, and toes run and begin with Aries. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you go on, the decision you making. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Can't half-ass nothing. Wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did them yet. What you've done and doing has accountability and karma attached to it. What you finna do does not. Then you got pentacles. That's toes. Wands are knees, pentacles are toes. Because you got to move your feet to manifest things. You know, pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. And they're temporary. Let's give it the reading. We have Aries woman up top, Aries male at the bottom. So kicking this thing on off, Aries woman, you got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is the re card, R-E-R-E. You know, this is relocation. This is moving around. You know, this is just reevaluating things, rearranging things, removing, relocating, releasing, relapse, rehab, renege, re-up, reverse, reunion, recommit, recognition, recognize, reread, reroute, ROOTROUTE, rerun. You know what I mean? It's about 7 rereads you're going to have to do. This is just changes. You're going to have to move Pentacles around. Why? So you can get to the next step, which is the 8 of Pentacles. That's your life. Having your life on track, right? Life is an 8 of Pentacles, which is an 80% of B. You know, life is good. Life is good. It's a B. Not everybody has a life. You can have everything and have nothing, feel like nothing, and doing nothing out here. You can have nothing and feel like everything, and have everything you need. Life is what you make it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're in this energy, you're just moving things around to solidify your position. So if you're moving around physically, place to place, nomadic style. I'm a nomad myself. You know what I'm saying? This be the perfect time to, like I said, remove things that don't serve you anymore. So by the time you do get back settled, because you can't be a tumbleweed, you have to eventually grow some roots somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? Before you start rooting yourself like the plant in The Professional at the end of the movie when Matilda planted the plant that Renee, the professional, Leon, what he had, you know what I'm saying? It just made it what it was. Now you're not an actual tumbleweed, you're like a flower, but like a flower that's been carried around from place to place. It's time to root yourself. So just a little stabilization. So if you're married, just got married, just settling in, root yourself. Not anchor, just root. You know what I mean? It's like tying up a pair of shoes or roller skates or something. You know, you don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose, you want it just buckled. Aries male, you come into the situation with the 5 of Swords. This is focus. Okay? Something you need to focus on. What is that? Something you really need to focus on. 6 of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. You know, this is okay energy. Mediocre. Basic. Standard. Standard. You know, it's 60%. It's a D. It's not 7 of Pentacles, which the Aries woman has up top. It's not passing. Even if you are passing, you don't want to just stay at a passing stance. You want to get to a good stance, which would be the 8 of Pentacles. But this is the 60%. It's not passing. It's not failing. It's just like skating right on the line. So I got two messages. So my Aries men skating on this thin line right here. It's gonna either go up or go down. If it goes down, it's cool because they know where it go, but up. But if it go up, beware, it's gonna come back down. It's been a lot of this. Some of this going on, like pot locking, like just the past couple months coming into your season, in my personal opinion. But anything that's basic, get rid of it. Chick basic, get rid of it. Job basic, get rid of it. Friends, organizations, your tribe, so to speak, people you facilitate, hang, and deal with. If they're on this level, cut them. You need people on your level or above. Mostly people above your level so you can really learn from them. If you're the smartest person in your whole crew and everybody else is at this level, it doesn't serve you or them to be in this pinnacle position, or PINNACLE, pinnacle and place you in right now. So anything basic, get rid of it. So focus on basic shit. It's time to look at yourself, make sure you ain't naive about a person or persons. Call a spade, treat them how everybody else treat them, and move on. It's a job. Okay, finesse it while you can and move on to something better. Tribe, friends, family, associates, people. They don't serve you, let them drop off. People are already dropping off, and when drop offs are automatic, those are good because those were like understood in a way. But sometimes you gotta like really, it's like having ticks on you and you don't know where they're at, and you really gotta have to dissect and find them because you don't want to not get all of them, like Pokemon. Aries woman, you in the feminine energy. This is in regards to yourself, women around you, feminines around you. You got the Three of Swords. This is pain or going past the point of no return. Pain is mental, like these swords here. With swords, thoughts and decisions, your mentality, your ideology. You know what I'm saying? Decision you make in the direction you're going is really only going in one direction because we all essentially go in one direction, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. Now we can go down. We can go left, right, east, west, forward, back. We can do a 360, 180. We still gonna end up in the third dimension, which is the world, temporary space and time where all things expire. When you go up, you ascend to the fourth, fifth dimension where God be. A whole another level of being. So pain, whatever's paining you, it's mental. You see shallow monks out here, I'm telling you, they can go through a lot of this and show no sign that they're even going through it. Why? Because pain is mental to them. It can't be with you. It's a mental thing. Pain is something you register. You don't know you're in pain until you're in pain. Until you register it. When I say register, that's mentally registering something. So, pain. Also, it's going past the point of no return. I told you there's only one right way, and that's the right way. We choose to go our own way. We are human beings. We have free will. We can go in any direction we choose. Choose to go another direction, only to do a 360 and be back in the direction you should have went in the first place. You can still choose to go another way. It'll be just three swords pointing this way and you just stacking them up. You know what I mean? But we all get to a point where we got to go the right way. Give a person a second chance. So we choose to deal with them. We choose to trust them. We choose to, I got paint on my hand. I'm in pain all day. The mustard seed sent up. But, it's only one right way. You know what way that is. It's the most hardest way. The way that requires the most obedience or the most sacrifice or the most time, energy, and resources. It's not a quick fix. It ain't a quick fix. Right way is usually the hard way. Hard way is usually the right way. There's only one right way, and what's that? That's up. So, might feel like pain going in this direction or making this decision you need to make, but just make it. You'll be straight. Aries male, you in regards to the feminine energy, you got the Five of Pentacles. This is the dark night of the soul. This is going without something. You had something. It's not there anymore because you're going without it. Now, whether it's by choice or by force, you're going without it. I don't think we need no more explanation in that. It's a person, place, or thing, whatever this was. So if it was a place, you ain't got that place no more. If it was a person, you ain't got that person no more. Or losing that person. Or losing that place. And if it's a thing, you just don't have it for a while. It's a pinnacle. Pinnacles come and go. You're going to be off this energy onto the Six of Pentacles that you do got out here. Everything's going to be copacetic, Six of Pentacles. You know, not passing C, but not failing. This would be a F. Five of Pentacles is a F. Six of Pentacles is a D. Seven of Pentacles is a C. Eight of Pentacles is a life. Not saying you ain't got a life because you're divine. Of course you got a life. Just saying things happen. These are a couple things happening. It's happening in the feminine department. This really doesn't phase you. The only way this situation that you got with, you know, particular female, or it could be a she could be a he, you know, I'll be wrong. It's particular feminine. Okay, you're like, it's a thing, or her, or him, or whatever you got set up. It's just something. It's one of the many things you got. You got a life, so you got so many other things. This is just one of them. You're not gonna have it. Moving on. Aries woman, you in regards to the masculine energy, men in your life, etc., etc. You got the Two of Swords. So it looks like y'all going backwards. Okay, you just went from the Three of Swords feminine, you personally going past the point of no return. You know, this is the right way. You choose to go another way. Maybe you gave that other way another chance. Now you know you need to go back, and it looks like you go back. Two of Swords is indecision. It's a fork in the road. You can either go, like I said, left or the right way. It's only one right way, and that's up. Told you we have free will. We can go in any direction we want. That ain't up. But it's like you went backwards. Not regression, just going back to something you should leave alone. Going back to something you should have left alone. Going back to some place you could have waited to go. Or pinnacle, Pinnacle. Gotta put smoke on this. It's interesting. Two of Wands, work. So whatever this decision is that you made, you know, to go back and do something again, revisit a situation, it's a decision or a direction you're going. You got Two of Wands. This is work. It's like you go on a permanent vacation, only realize work, shit, you got work to do. Or maybe emergencies happen at work that you have to attend to. You know, this could be the way you make ends meet. You know, the decision that you're making to go back, it ain't backwards to you because, you know, you just doing what you gotta do to Two of Wands. This is survive. Two of Wands is making ends meet or surviving. But birds, bees, bacteria, boars, bears, bubonic plague, they do that shit too. You know, we human beings, we gotta do more than this. Because this will drive a person insane, drive a person to do wicked things, or just keep a person at a constant that they don't need to be at with their actions and behavior. So it's just one of them energies where you just gotta do what you gotta do, Aries feminine, so it's all good. Aries male, like I said, you went from the Six of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is going without something. Six of Pentacles is surviving without it. You get shot. You okay. You lose your job. Got another one. You know, lose your car. You found another one. Whatever you lose, you can get back. But this is losing something. You know, you was already past it, but this is going back to whatever it was. So, you know, you don't want to go backwards. You want to move forward, no matter how difficult it might be. Because going backwards or going back or doing something you've done already, you've done it already. What's the growth in that? Wrapping this up, Aries male, you in regards to yourself, you got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is a karmic feminine, which is like a toxic chick, just a very toxic chick, toxic. You know, all she focused on is pentacles, money, status, value, credit score, net worth, cash flow, finances, you know, bills, sales, you know, just pentacles, things, furniture, clothes, superficial things. Nothing that's really lasting, nothing of purpose and like goodwill and good cheer and shit. There's no great works with a karmic feminine. It's just like gimme, gimme, gimme. Or what can I get from you? Or you getting something, see that pinnacle? That's something she got that you getting. And she wills the power, you know, it's in her hand that you taking it from. Thus giving her the power, thus making her the boss. Or you're the boss, Queen of Pentacles, and just bossing her around because she has this pinnacle. Because if she didn't have the pinnacle, you probably wouldn't be dealing with her, thus bossing her around. But if she didn't have this pinnacle, you wouldn't be dealing with her, thus she, you know, it's like karma. If you've been bossy with a particular person, you know, place or thing, then tables are gonna turn. It's just turntables, karma from something you did to a feminine, something you did to a feminine a while ago, not too long ago, or recently. It's gonna blow up in your face, and it's gonna happen to you. Aries woman, wrapping up your reading, you're going to the future with the Devil card. So Devil card is like addictions, codependency, regression, going backwards, being tied to something or someone or someplace, and that place or someone or thing is chaining you and you don't even realize it. This could be negative, toxic ass energy, or you just getting turned out. Like a junkie getting turned out to a drug, like a person getting turned out in jail, like person getting turned out on the streets in a social, consensual way. That type of energy. Wild energy. So you're going to the future with some wild energy here. So it's codependency, become more independent. It's addiction, it's just at least acknowledge that you got a problem and just take steps to like shorten whatever you're doing. Because it's essentially doing things in assets. It could be spending something you're doing in assets. Ain't helping. Spending more than what you're saving. You out here getting freaked out, turned out and shit, just be careful. It's 2022. And final card in this message with the Aries, wrapping it up. Aries male, you go into the future with the Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. There's three types of grooming: good grooming, bad grooming, ugly grooming. Good grooming is a two-way street. You give respect, it gets back, comes back to you. You give love, it comes back. You give money, it comes back. You give time, energy, understanding. It's mutual. That's a good grooming process. You know, ugly grooming, one-way street. Somebody giving, somebody taking. Whoever taking ain't giving nothing. You love a person, they don't love you back. You understand a person, they don't understand you. Like it's one-sided. Bad grooming is a person that controls the whole giving, taking scenario. Like the puppet master to the strings that they pull with the whole situation. So all in all, it's show grooming. Grooming is exactly what it means, like what you was taught. Your ideology from other family members, people close to you, friends, confidants, the people who groomed you. Like the person you are right now is just a bit of everything. People who was in your life to groom you to be. You ain't just become yourself by just yourself. It's a little bit of piece of you and a lot of people you deal with. It could be cousins, family members, friends, third parties. Third parties. Just be careful. You really learn a lot about karma this week. And you learn a lot about feminine energy. You gotta respect the feminine. You know, even if she in the wrong, even if she is batshit crazy, whatever. You gotta have that energy of like respect there, cause you know you can't get over on people and expect not and expect things not to get done on you. So wrapping that up, let's get to Leos. Leo in the house, type 1 Leo, July 26th here. What up with it? Anxious to see what's popping with us today. So, ooh, Leo's got good energy. Leo woman up top, Leo masculine at the bottom, man at the bottom, Leo woman at the top. So, let's just get with it. First card in this message, Leo woman, you got the 3 of Wands. Put 20 minutes for the time marker. Sorry, I'm a little slow with it. Leo, 20 minutes. Any rate, you got the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is evolution, path, purpose. More than what the 2 of Wands was. Remember, in the Aries reading, one of them had the 2 of Wands. Was 2 of Wands. That's survival. That's making ends meet, right? Birds, bees, bacteria, boars, bears do that shit. You know what I mean? We gotta do more. It's that more shit I was talking about. We human beings. Yeah, we work a 9 to 5, but we still gotta work on ourselves. Work to help the community, the church, family, the cause, the kingdom. Whatever you put an extra time, energy, and resources into. 3 of Wands is the ladder out the crab bucket. It's the Underground Railroad to freedom from slavery. It's jacking out the matrix. This is the way out the matrix to the real world. 3 of Wands. You understand what I'm saying? This is learning how to not just help yourself, but help other people. Not just help yourself, but help other people. 2 of Wands, surviving is just knowing how to fish. And people know you know how to fish. They don't know how to fish. So they come to you for fish, and you monopolize off the fact that you're the only one fishing around here. 3 of Wands be teaching somebody else how to fish. Why? So they can do what you do. Yeah, it's going to take money out your pocket. Yeah, it's going to destroy this whole monopoly you got going on. But at the end of the day, you don't have to do it, but you do it. Old lady crossing the street, you help her. You don't have to do it, but you do it. Hungry person on the street that you can help. You don't have to do it, but you do it. Do it. Some do it. It's path, purpose. It's something you're gonna be. It's a wand. It's an action or behavior. It's something you're gonna do. It's gonna be some good shit. You're gonna help somebody out, be a blessing to someone, inspire someone. Just being yourself. Because Leo, you're that cool. Like you're that much of the shit biscuits. It's like influence. I think it's like your influence is gonna affect somebody. Your truth is gonna help somebody. What you're doing is some good stuff, and it's gonna affect another person a good way. Just from you being just who you are. We got another 3. So Leo women come in with path and purpose and shit. Leo males, we coming in, and say we, because me coming in distracted. 3 of Cups. That's third parties or distractions. Or the evolution of 2 of Cups, which is love. Evolution comes in 3s. If you didn't realize that. So we'll do the love bit first. See how I broke down survival and evolution. 2 of Cups, that's the lover's card. That's love. That's a relationship. Right? When you're in a relationship with a person, it ain't just the person you're in a relationship with. You're in a relationship with like their children, their family, their career, their emotions, everything that comes with them. It ain't just them. It's everything that comes with them. That's true love. You don't just love the person. You gotta love and accept whatever they come with. This could be baggage they come with. Because guess what? This is you. You come with baggage. You know what I mean? So this is evolution. Leos, jealousy could be an overall theme. Jealousy, it's not like hating, because Leos don't hate, but it's just like, what do you call that shit? Comparing. You compare yourself to somebody else. You're gonna disappoint yourself every time. You know what I mean? Third party, that's a distraction, comparing yourself to other people. They ain't you. They in a whole different situation, born different culture, different skill set, different everything. You're one of a kind. So you compare yourself to somebody common, or maybe they're one of a kind too, but you can't compare yourself to a one of a kind person because you're a one of a kind person. That's again something you understand that you should evolve from. Okay? Like Leo men are gonna learn a great lesson about competition. Because I'm a Leo, like I look at everything as competition. Because I'm a competitor. Fuck what I'm talking about. Like I go in any place. I'm sizing that bitch up. Alright. Cause I gotta know where I'm at all times. I gotta make sure ain't no danger in there. I gotta scan for like weirdos and shit. I gotta make sure like it's copacetic in here before I put myself in any place. So Leos are like the Terminator. We analyze everything. So this is like being a good ass basketball player and you going to try out for the team, but it's another person that's just way better than you. You're not gonna admit to them like people ask me all the time, like who's the best rapper? Me first, like DanielBoom. Then I start naming motherfuckers. Like that's that type of shit. Compete, but do it in good sport. Compare, but do it in good sport. Use it as a learning experience. Don't use it as a springboard to spiral out of control, cups emotionally with your feelings and emotions and shit, all because you lack, don't have, hasn't acquired whatever it is whatever third party is getting in the way of the connection you need to have with yourself. You know, you need to be connected with yourself. Fuck it, be connected to other people. You know who you are. Where you sit out here and try to know somebody else, and even if you know somebody else, you still got to deal with what comes with the person you know or with the. Like, I hope you can feel me. Like, it's just good. Be a good sport. That's all I'm hearing. Don't be distracted. Those are distractions. You not looking at whatever giving you the gas face, whatever getting you the boo boo face, whatever got you making sound effects. You know what I'm saying? On some personal shit. Moving on, Leo woman, you in regards to yourself personally, dealing with yourself, feminine energy, or the women or feminine energy around you. You got the King of Cups. This is the tough love card. It's the highest form of emotion you could be on. It's the emotion to say fuck it to any and everything that ain't about your personal kingdom or the kingdom of God. Now, you kick the situation off with the Three of Wands, being on path, being on purpose, doing good business. Like you on business, you on fire right now. And you're gonna have to keep this energy. You see how you on high energy and the men are on like the low energy? And I'm gonna just break down the difference between a female lion and a male lion real quick. Female lions are the hunters. Y'all take care of the family, y'all hunt for the food, pretty much do everything. What do male lions do? Other than eat, sleep, shit, and fuck. Protect the kingdom. At all costs. Ready to die for the shit. Like facts. You know what I mean? And that job is done very effectively. Mel Lion does his job effectively. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. When Mel Lion come around, you don't want to be around. Like you see Nature Channel and how they operate. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, if they ain't on their job, they sleeping, eating, or doing the feminine line. And those are all distractions. But anyway, feminine, you just have a tough skin, tough emotions, tough love. Like if it ain't an emergency, if it ain't dire, and if it ain't got nothing to do with me and my kingdom, go holler at somebody else about that. Because you and your feelings and emotions, a place I'm in, because I'm in the high, like you in the highest place you can be in. You went through the emotions. You was in your feelings, but you mature from that. It's the most mature way you can be emotionally. It's just not caring. Just okay, whatever. Tuning, tuning off. Not being cold blooded on some Rick James shit, but just the heart. Just turn it down a little bit. Oh, you being cold? Nah, just stop doing a few actions and behavior modifications on your behalf. I'm doing what's best for me and my kingdom. Are you going to contribute to the kingdom? You know, you're going to build something in the kingdom? Like, do you have a role to place in the kingdom? No? Okay, well, that's swag all 222, actually. Leo male, you in regards to the feminine energy, you got the 8 of Wands, which is communication. Okay? Now, this deals with a particular feminine. You know, special lady in your life, acquaintance, maybe just got to know her, maybe you've been knowing her. You can be she can be he, you know, we rock it. You know, on a romantic level. Communicate. Just talk. Talk. Keep it the way you always keep it. Real, blunt, straight to the point, beating around no bushes, you know what I'm saying? Because like How else is this gonna be? Like, this is being your true authentic self. Say what really needs to be said. We Leos, you know how our mouthpiece is. You know how this here gets me in trouble. Not my ideologies, not my actions, behavior. What I be on my mouth, son. It's the most deadliest weapon, but it does get me hurt the most. Gets me in trouble the most. Gets 9 times out of 10, you stop fucking with me and shit. But hey, I go. It's power in the tongue. You know what I'm saying? You know, the words are short, and it just depends on how you communicate. But guess what? Communication is 80% nonverbal. It ain't what I said with these. It's what I'm doing with these. Because what I'm saying and what I'm doing has to like be cohesive. It has to be the same thing. What you're doing, what you're saying, gotta blend. That's communication. It ain't just talking, it's doing. But it ain't just doing and talking. It's gotta be the same frequency. So communicate. This is venting too. Express yourself. You know, just get it out there. So it ain't pent up, number one. Number two, so it's all out in the air and open. You know? And number three, what was said was what was said. Now you can move on. There's a lot of shit that needs to be said, expressed. And you know how you could be, but I don't see no like you being in your feelings talking. This is like pure passion, pure facts, things that's happened, like data. You're spitting data. You're just like stating the obvious and just letting it be known. These ain't just words you talking. These ain't just your feelings and emotions you speaking. Like these are facts you speaking. It's like you speaking shit and it's like real shit. Ain't like I'm talking for no reason. Ain't like what I'm saying ain't important. You know? But I'm just gonna put a little reminder out. Some Leo's gonna say some shit and it's just not you're not gonna get the response or the response because you ain't trying to get a reaction. You're just not you're not gonna get the response you think you're gonna get. It's gonna make it suck even more, but just pre-warning you. Moving on. Leo woman, you in regards to the masculine energy, meaning your life, things of that sort. We got the Four of Swords. This is an idle mind. You know, what's an idle mind? That's the Devil's Workshop. Why? Because you ain't doing no actions in this energy. You in your head, and you ain't doing no actions. It's just too much rest, too much relaxation, too much chilling, too much doing what you want to do. I'm not saying life shouldn't be doing whatever you want to do, but like I said, it goes to the 301 part of it. You do what you do and do for others. Help others. Find something new to do. Get some business. Start a company. Start a nonprofit program. Write a book. Create something. Do something more than just like this. Just being in mental la la land. You know, this could be just a comfort zone. A real good ass comfort zone that's attached to a masculine. It's actually 2 times for niggas in the back. That's attached to a masculine. It's a big comfort zone. You love being in, but you're gonna have to leave it. The more you stay in there, the more you're gonna lose yourself. And we'll dive into that in the future. Leo male, as far as yourself personally, you got the Queen of Wands. This is a divine feminine. This is a female lion, female Sagittarius, female Aries. This is just like a how Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo women are. Just fiery. They don't beat around bushes. They direct alphas. You know, you getting a reality check when it comes to an alpha. This could be like your mom. You know, just really giving you divine wisdom that's coming out in a way to where it's triggering you. This is being triggered by a particular feminine that's dear to your heart. But like I said, it goes with the whole communication part. Talk. Just get it out there. You know what I mean? Even if it's not being receptive, that's the word I was looking for. Receptive. It's not going to be received in the way you think, but you know, just talk. You know, it's a matriarchal figure that's gonna give you that talk. You know, we Leos, you know, you always get that talk. See, 80% of the Leos like plight and strife is misunderstanding, and the other 20% is miscommunication on our behalf, 10%, and the behalf of whoever else, the other 10. 80% of it misunderstanding, misunderstood. The way you love is misunderstood. The way you think is misunderstood. What you do is misunderstood. Your habits. You know what I'm saying? It's like you do a lot of good things, but it's overshadowed by other actions and behavior that gets highlighted by women like this. This is the energy of like my grandma, my mom. Every time I see a nigga doing good, yeah, I'm alright, I'm straight. Alright, you in church? Boy, you need to get back to church. Boy, you know God. Nigga, talk about God, get my life together and straight and saved. And same shit I've been getting told my whole life, which is good shit. That's what's kept me alive and even in the spiritual arena now. You know, but it's like hearing it all the time repeatedly is like, because even if I am on business, I'm not. Even if I ain't smoking green or nothing like that, I am. So even when I'm not doing shit I ain't supposed to be doing, I am doing shit. Like telling them, it's like I'm trying to find the best way to explain it. It's like you're a good person, but you misunderstood. You're like I guess how people was like the Black Panthers was back in the '60s and shit. You know, you fighting power out here in these streets, and your parents are gonna treat you like you a rebel, like you in the world, you finna lose your life, you finna lose your soul, and for what? Like, what are you even fighting for? You don't even know what you're fighting for. Like, you ain't army fighting for a cause. This, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like maybe when gangs first started and shit, like it was positive when all gangs started. It had a purpose to your mind. The evolution of an era, of a period, you know what I'm saying? The gang era, you know what I mean? When it first started, you look at all the gangs, these Chicago gangs, when they first started, they was all positive. You know, they just went left field. But, you know, imagine them telling their parents what it was. They just protecting themselves and their community, even in prison and shit. You know what I mean? Just protecting yourself and your people and shit like that. Like, it's deep, like, deep. You know, it's just being really misunderstood for doing something good. And you always do good shit. And it's, you know, it's always misunderstood. It's never here. Like I say, curse of Leo. Your love is here. It be, you be thinking shit here, but it be here with whoever your love is attached to. Understanding, respect, admiration, loyalty. You be thinking naive. You be thinking that shit here. Should be here every time. And it breaks your little heart thinking it was here when it's this. And Leos know what I'm talking about when I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But wrapping this up so we can close this out. And I'm gonna keep Sag real brisk because y'all know y'all don't like y'all information out. Future, yeah, Leo, it's all good. They mean well. But if you're getting triggered, it's just some shit you're gonna have to work on. Cause that's how they gonna look at it. Ace of Cups. This is self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization for you, Leo, going to the future. Okay? So take care of yourself. Love yourself. Really get a good grasp of what you are, what you about. Okay? So just in case ain't nobody giving you no love, you got it. Just in case anybody giving you no respect or support or care or A for anything, you got you. As any Leo family going to the future, final card wrapping this up for the Leo male, you got the Four of Cups going to the future. The Four of Cups is the world. It's temporary space and time where all things expire. Okay, that's what the world is. It ain't promised to nobody. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow. This world ain't even promised to wake up tomorrow. Like at any given second, moment, all this world, I'll tell you, it's temporary. The planet is temporary. The people who populate the planet, we're temporary. This internet y'all viewing me on is temporary, son. Like everything has a limit on this third rock from the sun that we call the world. This is the world. And this is seeing the world for what it really is and understanding the fact that you gotta make every day count. What you hold off today is some shit you could be reaping the benefits of tomorrow. Don't hold things off. Don't postpone. Don't procrastinate. Number 3 killer in Leos and shit. Do. All right. Wrapping this up, we have Saggies. We got y'all closing up at 40 minutes. I'm trying not to make this too long. All right, bet. So, Sag woman up top, Sag man at the bottom. Let's get with it. Bet. First card in this message, we have the Knight of Cups for the Sag woman or feminine. Knight of Cups is like the Romeo and Juliet card. You know, people think Romeo and Juliet was a love story. It wasn't. It was a tragedy. They both died when they were young, probably teenagers. You know, they should have been Rome and Jules telling the Romeo and Juliet story to their kids. Instead, they crashed and burned at a young age. You know, it's tragedy. And this is understanding that. And you have full understanding on exactly what tragedies are. Because, you know, emotionally, this is like your heart. It's a movie in itself. When it comes to your heart, it's a movie in itself. So, you know, I just say a big theme with your energy this week is romance. And really taking it into consideration. Not being juvenile with it. Not being too in your feels with it. Not just shit. Mutable. Like, I'm not saying I'm having a whole conversation with myself on what I should say, and you know, it's like, all right, some of y'all need to be in y'all feels. Cause y'all need to feel something. Said shit 2 times. Niggas in the back. Hey, some of y'all need to feel something. Something. It's better than having no feelings. It's better than being in the King of Cups energy. Tough love card, 24/7. You know? You ain't being vulnerable, just being in your fucking feelings. You just feeling. Some of y'all need to dial the emotions back. Y'all ain't y'all selves. We talking to Sag women. We talking about like romance, love, shit like that. Don't get too into whatever this demo is that's blossoming right now. Treat this like you treat everything else. You know what I'm saying? Peep it from a disto, from a distance. Once you get everything you need to process it, then let the feelings out. You know, you ain't been getting giddy. You ain't been getting geeked. It's always been processed with everybody else. Do it the same with this person. You know, don't fuck up the flow on how you usually treat your heart in situations like this, because it's gonna help in the long run. Because maybe even if the person is good for you and they rushing or something like that, maybe they in this energy. You know, that they know they should dial it back, but instead they going forward. But you're being the level-headed person in the emotions department, giving your romance or demo or whatever you got going on. So, some Sag women need to turn up the emotions so you can at least feel something, and others need to turn it down because you usually do that, and you should just continue to do that at this point with this particular fling, okay, or flings. Maybe you're still testing the waters out here. Sag male, you come into the situation with the King of Pentacles. This is a karmic masculine or a master manifester, master manipulator, master whatever the fuck. It's the person that can manifest whatever they want. It's the person that can have whatever they want. You know, because of a thing. Now, whatever it is just a thing. It ain't what you got that make you great. It's what you doing. Wands. You know, the King of Wands, that's a great person. Because their actions and their behavior made them a great person. King of Pentacles is just a rich person. Okay, you rich, but you got morals, you got value. Okay, you got your kids got it. Like, you know, what's what's the whole picture here? You know what I mean? It's like you got success. Okay, that's cool. But like, what you doing with it? This is like bait. You know, this is bait. You use this bait to like catch it. You are the Sagittarius, aren't you? You're the archer, right? All right. It ain't really like you shooting like Cupid with a bow and arrow with a rope attached to it. It's more like a fucking fishing rod. You know? Baiting right now. So, and I'm gonna put it in like how I did with the Sagittarius woman. I'm gonna just break it down in two ways: good thing and a bad thing. Baiting. Yeah, you in a position to bait now. It's like, okay, you put a lot of work into yourself, so now you're in a position where you can really capitalize off your physical appearance or social connections or finances or financial freedom or financial flexibility or whatever you got going on. You know, because y'all said it's got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's a particular way you bait situations. It's just not gonna work. And you need to like find another way to manifest things in a way they need to be manifested. So if it is a relationship, you gotta have more than just something going on. Like you gotta be doing something. It's like present tense. What you've done is like it's like your past. It's like, okay, this is my status. This is my resume. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like that's cool and dandy, but like, what is you doing right now? You know, that's what's gonna count right now. You know, not who you was, not who you finna be, but who you are right now. There's a lot of people with nothing that have pure wands going for themselves, their ambition, the way they invest in themselves, the way they invest in their community. Like a person that dedicates their life to the community, they ain't getting paid for this shit. Like this ain't getting no cookies or no type of accolades doing good, right? But they're doing good. That's good. Not what you possess and what you hold. So something you possess or something you hold, or a PINNACLE, a pinnacle you at right now, where you just capitalizing off of it like a mug. It's gonna get tiring. Okay. Other Sagittarius men, y'all need to do this. Start baiting. You know what I mean? Like, cause you deserve it. Like you got the player sizes and you got the sizes that's just like it's been all work no play. It's been just all growth and development. It's been all like life, and you know they finally at a place in their life where they can like focus on them and them only. Spend their whole lives dedicated to their family, to the cause, to the community, to whatever endeavors. You know, so some need to start baiting. Others need to chill out on it. Sag woman, in regards to relationships, we got one. This is Two of Cups. It's an actual relationship, like an actual one, not a fling, not a FWB, friend with benefit, not a business partnership in a romance department because love's kind of like business, romance is kind of like business. Like it's business. It ain't personal. These relationships, these connections, this whatever this is, it's business at the end of the day. And business better be good, or else you don't need to be in this business, or else you can find another business partner. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna learn a lot about the actual connection that comes with a relationship. See, this is a relationship. This is your heart, but this is the heart of another person. It ain't just about you. It's about them too. Hello. Ain't just about you. It's about them. You gotta keep their feelings like it's a demo. This is a two-player game. This is a two-way street. It cannot be ugly grooming to where you just taking and this person just giving and that's how it's supposed to be. Like, nah. It's gotta be mutual. Things gotta go the other way. And not sometimes, often. Like giving and taking. A true shit. Like I said, whether it's a relationship, friendship, partnership, business partnership, or something like that. It's a two-way street. So it would be a business if you and this other person didn't hold shit down and like you did it by yourself. You know what I mean? You might feel like you did. You might feel like, might feel a few ways, but it's two people. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. You know what I'm saying? This is like two. It's you gotta learn how to deal with other people. You gotta know how to play fair. Okay, it's like a kid that's dominating everything. And they ain't just dominating things with their physical presence. They're doing it in a fucking manipulative way. It's mental how they doing it. It's emotional how they doing it. It's social how they're doing it. Like, and they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and they're always getting what they're wanting, and they're trying every method. Like I said, it's like the whole baiting shit with some of you masked men, Sag masked men. That's that shit gonna be old. You gotta find another trick. So growth, become relationships, learn to grow in them. Don't treat them like business relationships, because like I said, what's business? It's you do it and then you're done, and then you find some other business. It's not like a mom and pop store business, some shit that's gonna be around all day. Nah, it's business as if like a transaction, give and take. So Sag man, feminine role. This could deal with like the feminine energy within you. This could deal with like the women in your life or specific feminines in your life that are helping you or adding to this energy right here. This energy is a 7 of Wands. It's internal conflict. Okay, internal conflict is your woes, your complexes, like the things that's inside. How you really feel about yourself, how you really feel about people, how you really feel about the world. You could put on a smile, but like deep down, you don't feel like smiling, and this is like your true face outside the smile. You know, when you get off the phone talking with people and shit, and it's like it's just you. This is you before you go to sleep. And if you're alone, it's how you really feel by yourself when you sleep. It's like I don't mind being single, but it's like this is how you feel when you be feeling lonely and shit. It ain't dark. It's just deep. Internal conflict. How do you deal with that? You heal it. But how do you heal it? You deal with it. It's your job to fix yourself. You gotta fix yourself. It ain't just physically fixing yourself. It's mentally fixing yourself. It's emotionally fixing yourself. Spiritually fixing yourself. Like you gotta fix yourself across the board. Just because you look good don't mean nothing. What's going on inside? You could be a pretty face. You could be pretty as hell. You could be sexy as hell. You could be fit, physique, athletic, all that. But what's inside? Like you look beautiful, but inside you're ugly as shit. And that's the shit you need to change. It took outside influences, grooming, experiences, situations, trauma to kind of build this. But it's a lot. It's not nothing you can put a lid on. It's not nothing you can cover up now. Like it's just bubbling over. It's a lot of internal shit that's bubbling over. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have to get on this now before it get to spilling over and other people getting to see it. And you know what happens when that happens. You don't like that at all. So Sag woman, you in regards to the masculine energy, men in your life, etc., etc. Maybe the masculine energy within yourself. You got the 6 of Wands. This is winning. So when it comes to a relationship, you're gonna have the pick of the litter. You're gonna have hella options. It's gonna be hella directions you can go. In spoiling your reading, final card you got is the 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tight to something or being scared to let something go. Okay, just forewarning you, you're gonna have a good situation, let something go. So this good situation can affect you in a manner that it needs to be affected. Okay, if this is a good situation, go to it and leave whatever the situation you thinking about going back to in the past while you go to the future. So 6 of Wands, that's wins, victories, and celebrations. This is like you getting recognition for the actions and behavior you've done. You've been doing good. Good. You get recognition for it. You get paid for it. You get accolades for it. You start a business. The shit's starting to be successful. Starting to work out now. You know what I mean? You locked in at least a potential suitor. You know, things are going well. You know what I mean? This is just like getting a real big win in overall romance, work, uh, social, home, lifestyle. Just wins across the board, W's across the board. And it ain't coming from a masculine, but a masculine is going to have a lot to do with the success. Take it how you want. Sag, man, you in regards to yourself personally, you got happiness. 10 of Cups. You went from being internally conflicted or dealing with your internal confliction, healing yourself, by dealing with yourself. Good job. Happiness. How did you become happy? You made yourself happy. Dealing with your internal conflict kind of let the happiness out because it was within. It's out now. This energy here was kind of blocking this. People, friends, places, certain things were kind of blocking this within you. Happiness is something that's in that comes out. Happiness ain't a pinnacle. You don't find happiness. You don't find success. You don't find those things. Those things come from inside. And happiness is also like gay. What's happy? Gay. What's gay? Happy. Like, I just gotta throw it out there because I'm LGBT friendly within this community, and a lot of people just gotta keep it real with them damn selves. Just be happy. Don't beat yourself up. Don't put yourself through hell. Hell don't exist. I will argue. Heaven is real as a mofo. Do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? What another person got to say, think, or do on behalf of your happiness is on them. It has nothing to do with you. Should no person feel no type of way. Matter of fact, by you being happy, they should be happy. They're a good friend, they should be happy. Their family, they should be happy. You're happy. One person who ain't happy about your happiness, whatever this happiness might be, it's got other underlying issues that, guess what, you ain't even got to deal with. So when you in this energy of being happy and just, don't let nobody kill your vibe. Future final roll wrapping this up. Sag, feminine woman going to the future. You got the 4 of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to something, being scared to let something go. Whatever this something is, it's a person, place, or a thing. Let it go. Number 1, it don't serve you no more. Number 2, out with the old and in with the new. If it ain't letting something go, then it's just you holding on to something. Being just petty wop. Like, don't be petty. Let that shit go. You ain't gotta get on that level. Let that shit go. Like, just let it go. It's a 4 of Pentacles. It's a low level thing that does not serve you. Don't lower your status, your chi, your energy to go from here to here, trying to get back at somebody or get back, at something, or get back at a place that you're not at anymore. Like, whatever it is, just let it go. There's no need to be petty. And there's no need to hold on to anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay? Final card in this message, Sag male, going to the future, you got awareness. Ace of Wands, that's awareness and acceleration. Awareness, it was a lot of stuff you were unaware of that you didn't know about yourself, about what you wanted, the direction you wanted to go, your feelings and emotions, your behavior and actions, things you've done, things you're doing. You're getting aware on all that. But more importantly, you're aware of what you want to manifest from this point on. You finishing off with the Ace of Wands awareness, you kicking this off with the King of Pentacles. This is being a master manifester. This is a CEO owning up to things. CEO is the owner, right? This is owning up to shit. This is the thing you need to own up to. This can be, like I say, baiting people, you on some karmic shit, you just really out here getting everything that you want, which is a good thing because the world is yours, but at the same time, it's the way you go about doing things. All this stuff you're getting aware of. You didn't know, now you know. And it's best to take this awareness and, like I said, get to the next step and do something with it. So that's the reading that I got. Stay tuned for more messages. We'll be doing this next week. I'm going to do fire first. All right, so peace.